Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, please do not go anywhere. This is the place to be. If you're a regular viewer, I love you so much. Anyways, today is a very special day, and it's a very different day as well. As you know, Auntie had announced earlier that things are going to definitely be changing from Sunday, and that a lot of things are going to be done differently. First of all, she started with the Monday mission, which is not going to be happening again, and all that was, had already taken effect since. But there was even more shocker when Auntie sent a mail to them, the love guests today, informing all the nominated love guests to get their stuff packed and sit at the lounge when it's 7 p.m. A lot of eyebrows was raised, like, what's going on? There's definitely going to be checkouts today. What's going on? They just kept talking back and forth. They were just wondering what it is Auntie is going to do this time, But yeah, they all got ready. Then the people that this really got to first is Chris. So Chris was so scared. Chris Vilna started trying to encourage her. She was very scared for some reason. Like, she even almost cried. She was like, she's scared. She doesn't know why. She's feeling somehow that today is just somehow to her. Chris Vilna started encouraging her. No, don't worry. We used to be up for nominations normally now. It's okay. It's going to pass. It's going to be all right. Whatever it is, it's good. Don't worry. They also showed where Kachi and Rosie was having a conversation as well. Rosie was also very afraid, like, oh my God, is this really happening? Are they going to leave the house today? Kachina said, I don't know why you're so scared. Come on, have my spirit. There's this spirit I have. You need to catch the spirit. Also trying to encourage her as well. But then they were just having these conversations back and forth. Then another mail came in. This time, the mail that came in, if you know, on Tuesday, they gave them a task. The boys are supposed to be cooking, and according to Auntie, she's taking them around the world, giving them a world tour, which is them preparing different dishes like Lebanese, French, Chinese, and different other dishes. So today it was the rest of the people who did not do on Tuesday that was asked to cook. So they did their meal, cooked, shared amongst their partners, and also shared to the rest of the love guests that didn't cook today. So they just went about their normal lives and talking back and forth. Then of course packed their belongings, the people who are up for possible checkout. So it was now 7 p.m. They all sat down, they gathered at the lounge. The next thing that now happened, normally now they were waiting, let's know what is going to happen. They just saw butlers. The butlers showed up, and then they led them out of the love lounge to the courtyard. This time around, the courtyard had been prepared, set like a dinner now again, just like it was when Auntie came in. The barricade was demarcating a particular part of it, and then there was dinner, there was drink, there was glasses, and then the love guests sat down, thinking that, okay, what is going to happen? What is the Auntie that is showing up again? The next people that showed up was the butlers, and then you see the trolley, empty trolley. It means that definitely someone is going home. But yeah, they were just waiting. The next thing, Sheung just showed up. Woo! Sheung was like, are you happy to see me? They were like, yeah. He said, are you sure you're happy to see me? Because that definitely if you see Sheung, somebody is going home. So he stood. He now said the first thing that he's going to be doing is going to be reading out a letter that Auntie sent to them, and he called it a love letter. What Auntie was saying in the letter was just her expressing her love and gratitude to the love guests on how far they've come, and how proud she is, and how they have grown now and they can handle themselves. And then she encouraged them that they are ready for the real life, so that is why she's letting them go and sending them out. Yeah, so he now started calling. He said calling all the nominated guests one after the other. Called Chris, called Presh David, called OBAB, called Roxy, and then called Icrisa. So all of them, they stepped forward, stood on a line. Then he now said, if you hear your name, it means that you have been checked out. So when you hear your name, you just move to a table that is displayed on the other side of the partition. So the first name he called was OBAB. He just announced, OBAB, you have been checked out of the show. And then they stepped forward and went to stand at the table. So the thing that was supposed to happen is that they were supposed to hug the love guests normally, but because of how shocked they were, they didn't even remember to hug or say goodbyes to the love guests. And that was when Shona said, oh, you can actually say goodbye, but then they were already standing at the table, so there was no need to now start going back. Anyways, they have their reasons, whatever their reasons were. They actually did not hug anybody, they just went to stand by the box. And normally, unlike how it's done on stage where they are going to, play the game of Jeopardy, where they either go home with the portmanteau they came out with, or they go home with two portmanteaux displayed on the screen. This time, I'll be on the stage. This time, there was no portmanteau displayed on the stage, so they just opened the portmanteau, the original portmanteau that they had in the house. When they opened the portmanteau that had OBAB's name on it, they had 100K. So yeah, that was what they went home with. He now said there's even more shock because, or more change, or more surprises because there's going to be double checkouts today. He now announced the next people who are supposed to leave the love pad, and this was Fresh David. So Fresh David was checked out, and when they opened their portmanteau as well, they hugged everybody, said goodbye, hugged. When they opened their own portmanteau, they had 200,000 naira. So it was not like, so yeah, that is how it's going to be, that from now on that the game has actually changed, and instead of the finale to be the 5th of April, it is now the 29th of March. So this Sunday is going to be the last Sunday of the show, and that voting will open tonight by 10 p.m. and is going to close on Friday by 10 p.m. So that is what is going to happen. We now congratulated the rest of the love guests for having to have come to the final or the finale of the show. But guys, so after everything, he now left, and yeah, goodbye, and that was it. Guys, please, let's have a conversation. First of all, who is not, I understand COVID-19, health, everything, and everybody already know the reason why this is happening, so there's no need for us to now start asking why and why not. Because if you know, there's already a law in Lagos that on Thursday and Friday is going to be locked down. There's not going to be movement, and also, yeah, I feel like they just decided to get these guys to come out today so that they can just, be around, just be informed about everything that is going on. Anyways, guys, I want us to have a conversation. After the whole thing happened, the love guests were feeling more sober than they were excited that they were in the finale. And I believe that one of the things that is going through their mind is the fact that, wow, we could win. Like, all the couples are like, the fact that we are here, it means that we could win. Are we ready to get married? Like, do we really want to get married? I'm sure those are the kind of questions that is running through their mind, because according to Kachi, he was just sitting and was just aloof, thinking. He was like, he has never really felt this way before about eviction or nomination or anything, that he's just feeling somehow, and he doesn't know why. But yeah, it's because reality is beginning to dawn on these guys that, yeah, this is actually a love show, and at the end of this show, if we win, we are getting married. Anyways, let's talk about Bolanle and Arnold. I have a feeling, I was thinking if I should say this here or I shouldn't, but let me just say it. I have a feeling that Arnold, he really likes Bolanle here, but he really needs more time to get to know if he really wants to be with Bolanle. So definitely in his heart, I'm sure that he doesn't want to win. I don't know, I'm just saying my own observation. And for Double Chris, I don't know, but Chris Bill has been acting all lovey-dovey, like he really loves Chris. I really wish them well. I cannot tell what it is that is in Chris's heart. That's Chris Bill now. I cannot tell what is in his heart. But then again, I feel like most of the couples, the only couple that I'm sure are ready to get married is Carissa. And this is because I feel like they don't really have too many complications. They are just there. They are ready to start life. I know they are young here, but then they are willing to start life early, and there's nothing wrong with it. As for Kachi and Rosie, I have a feeling that because of the fact that a lot of things came up, a lot of issues and past secrets that came out, they really need to sit down, discuss, and talk it through, because All these kind of things is what is to cause people that 5 years later or 2 years later inside the marriage will not be angry about something because they do not deal with it. So I feel like they should talk, they should ask themselves a lot of questions before they make decisions, because this is just 7 weeks. 7 weeks is a very short time for you to think and know that you want to know somebody or get married to somebody. So yeah, anyways, I would like to know what you think. Now, who do you think will win? And Chivia, they happen to be like one of those couples that hardly had issues, they're just really sweet. But then again, you will never know. Who do you think is going to win the show? We have just 3 or 4 days to go and the show is over. Guys, who is going to miss Ultimate Love? Like, I miss the show already. These guys are my family. Like, guys, what should I be doing now with my life? What would I do without you, Ultimate Love? But yeah, I'm definitely going to miss the show when it comes to an end. And I wish whoever is going to be the winner, I wish them good luck. I wish them the best. In fact, all of them, the top 5 in the house, I wish them well. I hope that it gets better forward, and I pray that there is no issue, that if it doesn't work out between any of these love guests, it doesn't become an issue for them. So yeah, that is about it, and I'm going to bring you more gist when there is gist. So if you're yet to subscribe to my channel and you've come this far, please just hit that red button, okay? Thank you very much. Until next time, guys, I'm going to see you on my next one. Bye.